Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 340. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon Hodge here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. So before we jump in, I just want to make a note to everyone watching that if you guys can hear me better inside of this video, it's because I got a brand new microphone. They're not sponsoring me or anything, unfortunately. I wish I could have got it for free. I paid like $250 for this thing because someone, just one person, complained in the last video that they couldn't really hear me and that I should get a microphone, even though I already had a microphone, but I got a better microphone. So hopefully you can hear me better. That's the only note I want to make in the beginning of this episode. So we have a lot of juicy news and rumors to talk about, guys. So let's go ahead and jump right in. The first news story is actually about Ember Moon. So Ember Moon has said that she possibly has a career-ending injury. Possibly. So Ember's been out on the shelf injured for quite a long time. I can't remember how long it's been. It feels like it's been forever. I feel like I can't exactly remember what happened. I believe she got injured and then she got cleared and came back and got injured again. Now this injury is like more severe and she's looking at a possible career-ending injury. In my personal opinion, I think she's going to beat this. I think she's going to be back. I think it may take a little while, but she will be back. But the way WWE, I hate to say this, the way WWE, and by WWE I mean Vince McMahon, the way he's releasing people right now, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he's just like releasing people who are injured, which she would probably be better off anyway. She would already be champion in AEW and elevate that women's division to a whole nother level. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how long she's going to have to fight this, but in my personal opinion, I think she can beat it. I think she can do it. I think we have not seen the last of Ember Moon. So we'll just have to wait and see. I don't know if we've seen the last of her in the WWE or not, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, the next news story. The next news story is actually about Sami Zayn. So as we all know, Sami Zayn had to relinquish his Intercontinental Championship. He got stripped of the title pretty much. WWE has released official statement why. If you don't know the actual reason why, is because he doesn't feel like it's safe to be out in the public, which, you know, it's not really. And he is not comfortable wrestling right now. The same with Roman Reigns. So he's decided not to wrestle, which is fine. And, you know, the argument some people have made is, how come Brock Lesnar can just sit at home all the time, but if Sami Zayn sits home for a few weeks because of a pandemic, he gets stripped? I guess Sami Zayn, Brock Lesnar, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, Sami's been... That's the reason he was stripped of the title. But the official WWE statement is, Sami Zayn has been officially, you know, stripped of the Intercontinental Championship because he is unable to compete on SmackDown. That was it. That's all it's all gonna give us. But everyone who watches the Brandon Hodge News Show, we all know the real reason. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so those were the actually only few confirmed news stories I had to talk to you guys about inside of this episode. Now we're going to talk about some unconfirmed news stories, also called rumors. I'm going to use a catchphrase, which is on a t-shirt, on a juice box, available on the Brandon Hodge merchandise store for those interested. Ladies and gentlemen, that is all the news stories. And now, we're going to talk about some juicy rumors. All right, the first rumor is about Drake Maverick. So, obviously, he's been getting, like, some kind of push right now. If we don't know, Drake Maverick has been released by the WWE, but he's still wrestling for WWE. How does that... So they give him like 90 days until like his contract's released, even though he's been technically fired by the WWE. So he's trying to use this opportunity to kind of show them that they've made a mistake and hopefully like get re-signed. So the rumor here is WWE... I mean, they've been pushing him. He's like all over the place. He's like plastered everywhere to do like WWE pretty much. Like Drake Maverick's, I think, is more plastered all over the place now than when he was actually, you know, in contract with the WWE. So, I mean, it's very interesting situation. It's kind of reminding me of like the whole Ambrose thing where they kind of like, yeah, he's leaving. We're not going to see him in the WWE anymore, but we're going to plaster him all over the place while we still have him. So, I don't know. Apparently, the rumor is, as much as they're pushing Drake Maverick, they're still not going to re-sign him. So, who knows what's going to happen? He's better off in a different company. I know everyone, like, recently, it's just, like, the biggest competitor right now, I guess. Everyone's putting AEW for everyone, and I know people get sick of hearing AEW. They're going to AEW, they're going to AEW. But honestly, Drake Maverick could go to any other wrestling company in the entire world and be a star, in my opinion. All right, the next rumor is about Shayna Baszler. So, apparently, the reason she's not in the title picture right now, she's not, you know, even the champion right now, is because Vince McMahon isn't really sold on her. He's, you know, the big boss man. He's the one who makes the decisions. So Shayna Baszler is not completely sold with Vince McMahon. He doesn't really see her as the top heel right now. I believe she's growing on him, but we'll have to wait and see. But he's not completely convinced right now, so that's not why she's not in the title picture right now. But I'm sure in the next, who knows, few weeks, few months, Shayna will be back in the title picture and maybe even win the title. All right, the next rumor. So I believe a few news episodes ago, I was talking about Sting and how Sting has been released from his WWE contract. So he's free to do whatever he wants. Sting is. So there's been a lot of rumors of AEW, and like they're legit. There's things backing these up. There's sources for this. And Sting is actually looking pretty plausible for AEW. I mean, who knows what's going to come in the next few weeks? I would say if they want to do something good, wait until this whole pandemic thing's over, and they can kind of bring Sting back with a crowd and have a wonderful reaction. So I don't want to say bring Sting back. I mean, debut Sting in AEW, I guess. But it's going to be a wonderful moment, and I think it is going to happen. They're apparently in talks right now, so we'll just have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about Charlotte Flair. This is very weird. I believe I've heard this somewhere else before, and I just can't remember where. Maybe you guys can refresh my memory in the comments. But this is about Charlotte Flair. Apparently, the way they're booking Charlotte Flair right now, they're kind of writing things out for her. She's not a heel, bad guy, or a babyface, a good guy. I mean, she's not a guy to begin with, but I'm just trying to, for people who don't know what heel and babyface means. I'm just making a fool of myself right now. But basically, Charlotte Flair is not a heel or a babyface. So what is she? So they're kind of looking at her as kind of like she can play either role depending on the match, and she's just a superstar. I mean, they're all superstars. They're all supposed to be WWE superstars, so I don't know what makes her stand out so much, other than being Ric Flair's daughter and all that wonderful stuff. And I mean, obviously she's an amazing wrestler or whatever, but what makes her just be able to do both roles and no one else in the entire company can do that? I'm not exactly sure, but apparently that's how they have her set up in the booking of the company right now. All right, the next rumor. The next rumor is about WWE stars going to AEW. So WWE, they have been releasing a lot of people just like left and right. They released a bunch of people one day, and now they're just like releasing it seems like one wrestler a week or something. So, I mean, they're just laying off people. They're trying to make, I don't know what to say. They're trying to make, well, obviously they're trying to make money, but I believe they're trying to save money was what I was trying to say here. A few months ago, WWE would refuse to release anyone who wanted to be released because they were terrified they would go to their biggest competitor right now, AEW. But apparently, the mood has changed since this pandemic because they don't really see anyone making a ton of profit with anyone during this pandemic. So, they don't care if wrestlers go to AEW right now. I mean, it's gonna bite them. It's really gonna bite WWE if they just start releasing these bigger names and they just show up in AEW. Like, yeah, it may not matter right now, but when things start booming back up, you guys are gonna be screwed. I mean, I think they're thinking of short term within the next few months, but they need to think about long term. Because in most cases, wrestlers aren't signing a contract for a few months, they're signing years. So I think this is going to bite them, but as of right now, WWE, they don't care, and they'll just release anyone who wants to be released, and they don't give a crap what company they work for after they work for them, I guess. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the final news story, the final rumor, the final thing I'll be talking about inside of this WWE news video. So this is also to do with, contracts and wrestlers and stuff. It's about Jeff Hardy. I guess this all goes back to Matt Hardy. So Matt Hardy obviously is in AEW now. He's no longer in the WWE. But Matt Hardy has said that Jeff Hardy, on the other hand, even though they signed the WWE deals at the same time, Jeff got injured. He had, he had issues with the court and stuff, and he wasn't able to appear on TV. So they have a right to do this in the clause of the contract. They actually paused the contract. So Matt's kept rolling. Matt's expired. He left the WWE, but Jeff is still stuck in the WWE because his contract got paused for the entire time he was gone. So pretty much Jeff Hardy almost has an entire another year left on that contract. But there is a big but. When that year is up, he's going to have a choice. Is he going to re-sign with the WWE, or is he going to leave? Is he going to go to AEW and be with his brother, and we'll have the Hardy Boys, or whatever gimmick they want to do, in AEW? Well, the answer, obviously, he's probably going to leave WWE. I mean, going back to WWE were like the Hardy Boys' dream and something they worked towards and built towards. But then they got there, and it wasn't really the same company anymore. There's just so much talent, not enough time on the shows, and they basically, for most of the time, were sitting backstage doing nothing. So, or at home doing nothing. So it sucks. There's not enough room for all the talent they have. So, in my opinion, I think Jeff's going to be leaving WWE and going to AEW to give them some stars. But, if AEW keeps signing people left and right, like these big names, they're gonna have the same issue, but we're just gonna have to, spread everyone out through the wrestling world and, just see what happens. So there you guys have it. That's gonna do it for this episode of WWE News and Rumors. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below, can you guys hear me better with this microphone? I don't know if it's good or not. It's not a promotion. This is like the newest microphone, Rode release, which is the brand of microphone that I like the best. So hopefully it's good. It's the NTG thing. So I'm crossing my fingers. I haven't heard it myself. First time I'm gonna hear it is while I'm editing this. Hopefully I like it too, but let me know what you guys think down below. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you give this video a like. Brand new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. That is absolutely free. I will leave a video down here for you guys to check out. If you enjoyed this video and want to check out some more of them, I'll leave one down there. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'm Brandon Hodge, and I will see you guys in the next video.